Another team that's trying to actually get back into contention, not just get over the hump like the Bills, but the Cowboys coming off a disappointing season by their standards. And listen, this was a really good draft for Dallas. They get Tyler Booker, obviously, in the first round, which will help Dak Prescott.
Definitely.
The big talking point, though, around Dak Prescott right now is that after CeeDee Lamb at pass catcher, it's either Jalen Tolbert or Jonathan Mingo, who they traded a fourth-round pick for, Chris. Do you have some concerns about that number 2 pass catcher in this offense?
Just another weapon in general,
Yeah.
right? I don't even that's why I thought maybe Omarion Hampton might go there at 12. They just need somebody that can. We can't have every play in the playbook designed for CeeDee Lamb to be the number 1 read. And like he just said with Buffalo, when you start to play the good teams or whatever, that's just not going to get it done. You'll get it done against the poor teams in the football, but when you play the good defenses with talent and a good D coordinator, they're going to be like, wait, we know how to take CeeDee Lamb away, and then what else happens after that? So I was a little surprised they didn't address it. You said it right, though. The first 3 picks are, awesome. I mean, they could be superstars, really. And I understand Tyler Booker at 12. When you got to play the Eagles twice a year, the Giants twice a year, and the Commanders twice a year, you start to go, we better have some people in the block. It doesn't matter who's throwing or catching the ball. So I do, if we had to say winners or losers or quarterbacks or whatever else, I do feel for Dak here in that, yes, they still have to address the offense and get another playmaker here.
How good can Jadon Blue be? He's a Texas guy. He's a guy that can
make some
weapon.
plays. He definitely can. He's not a bell cow guy, but if you get him a screen, I think Connor would agree, in space,
pass catcher.
he can go. He's definitely a guy that can go 70 yards if it's a straight line, like in the run game too. But yeah, he's not going to be, I think, your every down bell cow guy.
He's small, but they gave him a good route tree, which is a good sign. Like wheel route, angle route. They love the swing pass to him was like,
because
here's a swing pass and run.
He goes.
Right. So maybe Dallas has plans for him in the pass game in that light. But then after that, even the depth of this wide receiver class, they got a couple in the UDFA process that'll compete to make the roster guys, but they just didn't attack the They're not role players right away. They're maybe going to make the back end at best. So
and I look at this as Dak has to erase some of these issues like that. That's what you signed up for. You signed Dak Prescott. You bring him back. You do all of those things because, hey, like we're paying you to erase some issues, and we're going to make those issues as threats. Like, we're going to do a good job protecting you. If we can protect you, we need you to get us in and out of bad plays. If we call a play, you get to the line of scrimmage, you don't like it, get us in a better play that helps. Maybe it's getting it to Ferguson more. Maybe he becomes more of a threat for them. He's a guy that can work the middle, tight end. But I think that's going to be the key. But I agree with you. When you look at their division, when you look at Washington, you look at Philly, the Giants are still trying to figure some things out. It's like, how good can Dallas be? Because they're not like every other team. You have to go out there each year. It's, are you going to make it to a conference championship? Can you make it to a Super Bowl? So, yes, I think Dak's a loser from the standpoint of every other team in your division. It looks like they're closer to getting to that spot than you are.
Yeah.
And I think that's where we're trying to see, is Dak going to be that guy that when we walk away, we say, put him in that category
I know.
now.
And that's going to be the question with him. I would agree with you there. And it's something to me, again, where their contract situations in Dallas don't make sense all the time.
Yeah.
And, yes, you're paying him, to your point, and we were talking about this a little bit before the show, you're paying him like he's the top quarterback in the game.
Right.
Like, I don't, that's your fault. And then he better start giving me results like Lamar or Josh Allen or Mahomes. And I don't see that. And I think in the hierarchy of quarterbacks, like, Dak Prescott maybe dances around the edge of the top 10, right? You might have him 9, I might have him 11, whatever, but he's around that area. Top 12, 13 for sure. But again, that doesn't necessarily make sense for good team building when it goes, wait, the 13th best player at your position is the highest paid guy in football, then, yeah, you're going to have some holes on your roster.
Those first 3 picks, to me, is them telling you they think their best path to winning is running the ball and playing defense.
I think so.
Honestly, that's not a bad bet in that division.
No.
Like,
Schottenheimer, his thing is running the ball. That's what he's famous for, and his game planning, running the football there. So hopefully they can do that. And then, I mean, off of that, is there a free agent receiver out there that's really – that we think of off the top of your heads or anything like that you go, oh, that could help them or make a difference?
Move the needle.
Right? I don't know if there is. I think if they're going to get one, it's going to be more.
You had Amari Cooper. I mean,
right. So, yes.
You had him there already.
I know. Maybe they bring him back for something low value type of deal. Or do they go, let's see one of these teams that drafted a bunch of damn receivers. And maybe they
Packers.
get to training camp and just go, we're not going to keep all of them. We'll put them on the trade block and they make a move then. That's, to me, the only scenario out there, really. Yo, homies, what's up? Thanks for watching Chris Simms Unbuttoned. And just because the weather's warm doesn't mean football ain't still on our brains right here.
We are still working, so smash that subscribe button. We got all the training camp news, preseason news, everything up until kickoff night.
Thanks for watching. And again, remember to hit that subscribe button. Peace out, homies.